Welcome back to Cinema Recap Hub channel. In today's episode, we dive into another movie review, and before we start, kindly help the channel grow by leaving a like and subscribe. Now that you have subscribed, let's continue. A long time ago, in ancient Japan, a young boy named Kai, believed to have been raised by demons, fled from a dark forest. His journey led him to Lord Asano, who, seeing great potential in the boy, decided to adopt him. Despite the social taboo, Lord Asano allowed Kai to live among the samurai. As Kai grew, he formed a close bond with the Lord's daughter, Ma, and their affection for each other blossomed into love, although they kept their relationship secret. Years passed, and Kai became a skilled and capable man, accompanying his lord on hunting expeditions. During one such expedition, Kai advised Oi, the Lord's trusted right-hand man, to stay behind and trap the prey after sensing something was amiss with the creature they were pursuing. Oi, dismissing Kai's input due to his lower status, ordered the men to advance. Suddenly, a massive beast emerged, charging at the party and knocking the Lord to the ground. Oi, witnessing the chaos, commanded everyone to kill the monster immediately. The beast, enraged, rampaged through the area, destroying everything in its path while the scouts tried to track it. Despite their best efforts, the monster continued to wreak havoc, tossing the samurai aside like rag dolls. As the creature attempted to flee into the forest, a samurai named Yuno gave chase, with Kai close behind. Yuno engaged the beast but was soon thrown from his horse. The creature turned its fury on the fallen Yuno. In a daring move, Kai seized Yuno's sword and, with great skill, drove it into the monster's heart, ending its reign of terror. As the beast fell, Kai extracted the blade and offered it back to Yuno. However, Yuno, offended at being saved by someone of Kai's perceived low status, rejected the gesture. When Lord Asano arrived and saw the defeated creature, he mistakenly believed Yuno had slain it and honored him as his champion for the upcoming tournament, believing fortune was on their side. Meanwhile, Oi noticed Kai's bloodied hands and realized that Kai was the true slayer of the beast. Kai, too, observed something odd, a white fox with unusual eyes, which he suspected might indicate a deeper, orchestrated plot. Kai's suspicions were soon confirmed when the fox transformed back into Mizuki, a witch, who reported to Lord Kira that Asano was still alive. Meanwhile, Lady Ma had grown into a beautiful woman and rushed to meet the returning group after hearing of the injuries sustained during the hunt. Seeing her father safe, she inquired about the wounded men but was only truly concerned for Kai's well-being. She hurried to Kai's isolated residence and found him injured. Despite her efforts to tend to his wounds, Kai insisted she return to her father, warning her that being seen with him would be scandalous due to his low status. That night, the shogun arrived in the province of Akko for the upcoming festival. From a distance, Kai noticed Mizuki among Lord Kira's concubines, recognizing her by the color of her eyes, matching the fox he had seen earlier. He immediately went to Oi's residence to warn him about the witch, but Oi dismissed his concerns, unwilling to heed the warnings of someone raised by demons. The following day, Lord Kira arrived at the kingdom, greeting Asano and praising the province's beauty. However, their relationship soured quickly when Kira disrespected Asano by flirting with Lady Ma. The tension was palpable as they sat to watch the tournament. As Kira introduced his champion for the fight, an enormous warrior golem strode into the stadium, towering over everyone and drawing awe from the audience. Meanwhile, Yuno fell victim to Mizuki's magic, rendering him unable to compete. To save his lord from disgrace, Kai donned Yuno's samurai armor and concealed his face, taking Yuno's place in the tournament. When the two fighters bowed and prepared for combat, the giant samurai attacked Kai with powerful blows, pushing him back with tremendous force. Despite Kai's efforts and several successful strikes, his katana broke against the giant's armor. Knocked out of the ring, Kai lost his helmet, revealing his true identity. Shun, witnessing this, demanded Kai be killed for impersonating a samurai. Lady Ma rushed to protect her beloved, while Lord Asano begged the shogun to spare Kai's life. Furious, the shogun left, and the samurai of Akko began to beat Kai mercilessly until he passed out. Seeing Asano's mental state deteriorate, Mizuki conjured a spider using Kira's blood. She sneaked into Lord Asano's chamber at night and poisoned him with the spider's venom, causing him to hallucinate and see his daughter being dishonored by Kira. In a fit of rage, Asano stormed into Kira's room and attacked him, but the guards intervened, preventing him from killing Kira. As a result, the shogun sentenced Asano to death but allowed him to retain his honor through seppuku, which his loyal samurai executed as Lady Ma watched tearfully. Following Asano's death, the shogun announced that Lady Ma would marry Kira to resolve the conflict between their houses but granted her a year to mourn her father. The ruler also declared Oi and his men Ronin, stripped of their masters and left to their fate. Kira expelled the samurai from Akko, taking Kai as a hostage and slave, while Lady Ma watched in despair. Oi was imprisoned, and Kira sought to break his will for revenge. A year later, Kira's men released Oi from his underground prison and threw him into the streets, where his wife and son rescued him. Oi discovered that everyone had left Akko, and Kai had been sold as a slave. Oi immediately instructed his son to prepare horses, and they rode day and night until reaching the Dutch islands. There, Oi witnessed Kai battling a monstrous opponent in a fight to the death. Kai swiftly gained the upper hand, defeating the beast. When Oi attempted to speak with Kai, he was attacked, as Kai blamed him for Lord Asano's death. However, the fight continued until Oi revealed that Lady Ma was being held against her will. Kai and Oi then fought the slave masters, eventually escaping by setting a fire to delay their pursuers. As dawn approached, Oi explained to Kai that Lady Ma was to marry Kira in a week and proposed uniting all the Ronin to save her and avenge their lord's death. They traveled to a secret location where their former comrades had gathered, and Oi revealed his plan to assassinate Kira during the wedding. He instructed one of the samurai to determine Kira's exact departure time for the assassination mission while he and the others gathered weapons. Arriving at a heavily guarded town, Kai suggested they acquire weapons from the Forest of Demons, known as Tengu. The Ronin ventured into Tengu, where Kai led them to a massive Buddha statue. He instructed everyone to wait outside except Oi, who accompanied him into the cave. Inside, Kai encountered numerous monks and was guided to a smaller cave where a blade awaited. A demon approached, questioning why Kai helped those who had treated him poorly. Kai defended his actions, claiming the cause was just, and vowed to find Lady Ma in the next life. Impressed by Kai's resolve, the demon allowed him to take the sword if he could, leading to a magical duel that Kai ultimately won. Meanwhile, Oi's men, despite orders, entered the temple and faced an illusionary attack by the Tengu demons, killing them one by one. Oi restrained himself, remembering Kai's advice, and managed to survive the test. After retrieving the new weapons, they returned to the hiding place. Oi learned of Kira's planned departure for the shrines and prepared to assassinate him. They approached the shrine, seeing Kira guarded by two men. The silhouette revealed to be Mizuki, who attacked with fire, trapping them. The giant golem appeared, slaughtering the Ronin. Defeated, Oi and Kai regrouped, devising a new plan. Kai noticed a group of wedding performers heading to Kira's castle and decided to use their costumes for infiltration. That night, the samurai evaded detection and entered the fortress. As the wedding began, the samurai created a distraction, retrieving their weapons and storming the area. Oi performed on stage while secretly advancing toward Kira, but his attack was thwarted by guards. Chaos erupted as the samurai fought, and the giant golem was caught in an explosive trap. Kai pursued Kira, while Lady Ma escaped. Kira, Desperate, abandoned everything to save himself. Kai continued fighting Mizuki, who transformed into a massive dragon. Despite the dragon's fury and magic, Kai managed to defend himself and ultimately defeated the beast, which transformed back into Mizuki, who died. The Ronin emerged victorious as the enemy soldiers surrendered. They returned to Akko, honoring their lord by placing Kira's dagger on his grave. The shogun sentenced all the Ronin to death but allowed them to regain their honor through seppuku. Kai and Lady Ma shared a final, poignant moment before he faced his fate. Days later, Lady Ma stood on a bridge, remembering Kai's promise to find her in the next life. As she gazed at the horizon, tears filled her eyes, knowing she would never see her beloved again in this life. If you want more daily movie recap, there are 3 things you need to do. 1. Like this video. 2. Share this video with others. 3. Subscribe to the channel and smash the notifications bell so you'll be notified as soon as a new video drops. Until next time, keep grinding, and I'll see you at the top.